What is it, guys? The E.L.T Nation here, and today's story is a pretty wild one, pretty embarrassing one, in my opinion. I hope you guys really enjoy this. And before I start, I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to all of you. I hope you guys are having an amazing Thanksgiving. But with that out of the way, let's just start this. So today's story all takes place back when I was 13 years old. It was specifically on Thanksgiving Day, and around this time, my cousin and uncle from Washington, D.C. came over to our house for a Thanksgiving celebration. They came up that Wednesday and they were going to stay there for 3 days and leave that Saturday morning. So it all starts off just like any other normal day. I got up and the whole family downstairs, they had pancakes and bacon. So we ate that. And after breakfast was over, I went upstairs and I went into my grandmother's room to hang out and sit in her chair. And my cousin CJ was up there as well. And after a couple of minutes, I would say 10 minutes, I don't know what gave my cousin the idea to do this, but he shuts the door and he basically tells me to take my clothes off. And I don't know what the point of that was. And that was just a stupid idea for him to tell me to do this. And without second thought, I did it anyway. When I literally should have said no, thank you, like I'm not doing that. But I did it anyway. But we ended up doing this a total of 3 times, and this is not a fun game to play because it involved us like taking all of our clothes off with having our body completely naked. But a couple of minutes later, my mom comes upstairs, walks straight into my grandmother's room, and saw that my clothes were half off. I had a shirt and t-shirt on. That was pretty much it. But literally my private parts were shown, and my mom did not like that very much. She yelled at us, asked us what are we doing, and to put my clothes on, which I quickly do that. And then my mom asked what happened. I basically told my mom that my cousin told me to take my clothes off. And she, to say the least, was really angry. She was more angry at my cousin than she was at me because my cousin was the one who started this crap, and basically she ended up going downstairs to tell the rest of my family. And my cousin, from what I've heard after this, because I wasn't even downstairs at the time, I basically stayed in my grandma's room. And from what I've heard, my cousin basically got spanked and probably grounded for this. I'm not really sure. But later on, when it was time to leave, we were actually heading out somewhere, out to my aunt's house for Thanksgiving dinner. We were going to have turkey and ham dressing and rice and gravy. And it was just going to be a fun time. But before we even left the house, my mom basically warned me to never do anything like this again. So basically, I was let off with a warning. And my cousin ends up walking up to me. I had headphones on, so I couldn't really hear what he was saying. So I took my headphones off, and he apologized to me, which that was nice of him. And after that, we pretty much enjoyed our Thanksgiving dinner, and that's pretty much where that story ends. And my cousin did do the same thing the next year, and my grandmother literally had no trust in us being upstairs on our own because she thinks that we're going to do some pretty inappropriate stuff. But we both learned our lessons, and that is basically where the story ends. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you did, make sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And I am out of here. Peace out.